All right, so now for the fun stuff. This is where you get to kind of brag on all of the good work that you've done, and hopefully each of you can maybe take just 1-2 minutes tops with what are some of the abolition or consolidation of ordinances, rules, and regulations that you are most proud of, that you've helped to free your people from, and say, yes, we want you to come on in. So let's go and start with St. Lucie County, 2 minutes tops.
Okay. Well, actually, I just covered a lot of it because that urban service boundary change is a big deal, and that utility infrastructure is a big deal. One of the other things that we've done is job creation in St. Lucie County is such a high priority. And we have really worked to attract targeted industry. So we kind of have two things that we really, really love in St. Lucie County. One is small locally owned business, and that's frankly why my position exists, because I'm here to kind of handhold through the development process for those small businesses that really never have an opportunity to learn it. But the other part is attracting the outside money, and that's what targeted industry is. Targeted industry is manufacturing, warehousing, storage, distribution, corporate headquarters, biotech. Those are the things that bring money from outside of St. Lucie County, outside of Florida, into the state, into Florida, into St. Lucie County, and create high-paying, better than average jobs. Our threshold for our financial incentives is a minimum of 120% of the average income in St. Lucie County.
Wow.
So if you want to qualify for financial incentives, one, it's going to be reimbursed only, not upfront money, and two, you're going to have to create those high quality jobs. But if you do meet those criteria, and if you are a targeted industry, and you can find that list on our website, we're going to expedite your review. We're going to get you through the permitting process. We're going to let you do your building permits and your land development at the same time. We're going to let you do your fire and your building at the same time. We're going to lower those thresholds, and as I mentioned, administrative approval is the key to fast-tracking a project. Right now, targeted industry in St. Lucie County, we just increased the thresholds this year, 500,000, that's 500,000 square feet of development under administrative approval. If you're not targeted industry, it's 100,000 square feet. So we're very proud of the work that we're doing in order to make sure that those targeted industries with high-quality jobs are getting through, not at the taxpayer's expense, but doing everything we can to save them on speed to market.
Brilliant, I love it. Martin County, same question. What abolition and consolidation of ordinances, rules, and regulations are you most proud of that happened in 2023 or set to happen for 2024?
So I'm actually not going to talk about what happened in 2023. I'm going to talk about what happened in 2021 that directly affects what has happened in 2023.
All right,
so
2 minutes.
I'm going to go around a little bit. In 2021, we finished a 26-month project that rewrote all of the codes in all 6 CRAs in Martin County. This had been something coming for 20 years. Nothing was happening. We knew we had to have a seismic shift in order to get things to happen. Now, government being what it is, you know, it gives you things and it takes things away at the same time, probably with the same hand. So just to give you an example of what this code has done and what really put me on this path to say this is when Anna said, free your people. Because that's what I feel like we've done for the folks in the CRA. And here's a great example. We redid a streetscape on Map Road. 3/4 of a mile, a 50-foot wide, in some places bigger, right-of-way. And we went ahead and did drainage, repaving, 10-foot sidewalks, landscaping, lighting. We put up banners. We're now building a small park, which I'll get to. We did all of this work all the way down Map Road. What's happened since? We allowed the streetscape to happen. That was our piece. That was the government piece. But because of our new codes, what's happened since is we're finishing up our job and we're creating a small little half-acre, that's all it takes, a little park right in the middle that's going to be the town center. So private investment, again, that's what we're trying to pull, is that private investment. We have an 18-unit apartment building going up on Map Road. We've got a strip mall that has not looked good for many years, just changed hands. We've got a new 5,800 square foot restaurant being built. I have 2 mixed-use projects going up, And that's going to be smaller scale because, you know, this again is not a huge area. But that's exactly what the change in our codes was supposed to bring about. And I'm so happy that it is, because it's just a great example of what's happening in 2023 because we made those changes.
Yeah, you gotta lay the foundation. All right, pass it over for Indian River County, please. What kind of consolidations did you do that just makes you so proud?
Well, I've been in this interim role for about 4 or 5 months, and as of next week, it'll be a permanent role for me, which is great. But in the 20 years or so that I've worked here, I've had a lot of pent-up things that I've seen that have needed to change, and I've never been in a position to kind of change them. And so now that I'm probably doing too many things at once. But one of the main things that we did, and actually I just got this approved by our board this past Tuesday, was allowing folks to build much larger storage buildings on their properties. We've always had a rule in Indian River County that you can't have more accessory buildings than main homes. Okay, and with everybody moving from places where you have basements and other things, and we see commercial storage buildings going up everywhere. And the number one question we get is, why can't I park my RV on my property with a building? Well, because it has to be smaller than your house. So now we allow folks, depending on the size of your property, to build up to 3 times the area of your house in detached garages, workshops, whatever you want to do. So I think that's a really positive change, and in fact,
Yeah, we like our toys. We're Floridians.
you gotta have toys, right? In fact, we had about a dozen people apply for building permits before this even got approved, just because they were excited that, wow, if this gets approved, I finally get my whatever it
Front of the
is.
line.
So that's been a good change.
Very nice.